You can bring demons back from the further to the human world permanently.
How do I stop this?
The Insidious franchise might have started to fade away with the last couple of underwhelming movies, but I think the new release, Insidious Out of the Further, gives it a new lease of life. It is not the perfect horror film, definitely not by the standards set by some of the other horror flicks this year, but it still offers a fresh story and new characters to deliver what made the Insidious movies great in the first place. This time around, we have a single mother, Gemma, and her daughter, Maya, who are left navigating the terrifying Further realm as a demonic entity named Cyrus threatens to get back into the world of the living. The tense showdown ends with an unexpected twist, and you should stay back till the lights come up in the theater because there is a post-credit scene as well. It is not a necessary part of the story, but it is definitely worth watching for the fans. In this video, I will break down the post-credit scene and its implication, and there will be some major spoilers along the way. Just to give you some context to understand the post-credit scene better, Gemma is a dental hygienist who grew up without her mother after she killed herself in front of her. Now, Gemma lives with her daughter Maya, and their life is interrupted after Gemma discovers that she can travel into the Further, and what's more, she can bring back someone from that cursed realm into our reality. A cult leader named Cyrus killed himself to prove that he can resurrect, and he got stuck in the Further. He realizes that Gemma can be the key to his release, and he latches on with his evil entities, and 3 of his real-world followers who weaken Gemma enough to be exploited. Luckily enough for Gemma, she has some help in the form of the franchise veteran Elise, who guides her in the spirit realm, and together, with the help of Gemma's cop boyfriend Nick and the psychic tattoo artist Claire, they manage to outsmart Cyrus in the end. It is a dramatic climax where it seems all over for Gemma, as Cyrus nearly brings all the damned souls back to the world of the living. But Gemma traps them all in her house and transports the entire house into the Further, keeping them trapped. When the demonic entities realize that Cyrus has failed them on his promise of bringing them into the real world, they attack him furiously, and it is a satisfying end to watch, because we witness the evil of Cyrus throughout the film. If you are expecting a big reveal in the post-credit about the Lamberts or a hint about the next film in the franchise, you will be disappointed. The post-credit scene just adds to this fate of Cyrus, where we see that his torture is far from over. He is strapped into the chair of the dentist, and this is the demonic dentist that Cyrus earlier arranged a visit for Gemma to break her down further and exploit her unique ability to bring back souls from the Further. However, after his failure, it is payback time, and the dentist demon takes a huge drill to Cyrus's teeth as the other Further demons look on. You can see a few familiar faces such as Keyface, who locks the red door, and clearly Cyrus is held captive within the Further. This is pretty significant because the movie promises a lot of dental procedure horror and even delivers in some of the scenes. I mean, the protagonist works as a dental hygienist at a clinic, so what do you expect? I still cannot get over the scene where Gemma examines one of Cyrus's acolytes and has a terrifying interaction with the demonic dentist. Back then, Cyrus stopped the entity from going all out on Gemma, and now the entity gets his revenge in the most disturbing body horror way possible. You will literally be left squirming in your seats as it approaches Cyrus with its drill and proceeds to use the drill on his teeth. Cyrus screams in agony and pain, and clearly the dental pain is not just a nightmare for us living folks. The scene is also a fun throwback for all the Insidious fans out there because you can spot a blink and you miss appearance of Keyface, the demon from Insidious: The Lost Key, and the franchise's emblematic red door can also be seen briefly. I think one of the main implications of the post-credit scene is the fate of Cyrus, in case you were wondering that he didn't get justice handed to him. The victory of Gemma feels personal because throughout the movie we have rooted for her and her daughter, and now the torture endured by Cyrus is like the fate of those caught by Cenobites in the Hellraiser universe. As you may have noticed, time works differently in the Further, and Cyrus might be in for an eternity of torture and damnation unless he finds a way out somehow. This also goes on to show us the nature of these demonic entities, who have no allegiances or loyalties. The same demons that were obeying the orders of Cyrus a while ago have now turned against him because he failed to deliver upon his promise. This twisted dimension only works on contracts, and Cyrus has broken his, leading to the terrifying torture that he must face. The post-credits scene just reminds us that the demons are still out there, waiting to be unleashed at the next opportunity. Can Cyrus return? Will there be another Insidious movie? Out of the Further expands on the already extensive lore of the franchise, and at least reveals something that is crucial for the future of the franchise. She says that when one door to the Further closes, another opens, and it is like a twisted cycle of hell that continues. This means that story-wise, there is always an opportunity for the Further to be opened up to humans once again. A new movie is always possible based on such a theory, and this time around, another family or someone with the ability such as Gemma might be the victim. Even Cyrus can return because he is not really permanently destroyed. In fact, I think his return would be all the more interesting because he would be so furious at the way he has been tricked. I loved the acting performances and the characters, and if there is a follow-up, I wouldn't mind seeing Gemma and her daughter Maya in action all over again. They know what the deal is with the Further, and I think they would be the best equipped to handle the threat. But the truth is that the next Insidious movie depends on the performance of this one. The last movie was a huge hit at the box office, and it led to the making of this one. If Out of the Further succeeds, we might have another one in the near future. I would definitely want one because finally, the franchise feels like it can offer something new and unique. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the movie, and also share your thoughts on the nature of the demonic entity or the satisfying post-credit scene. If you appreciate the efforts to bring you this content, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more such videos.